Welcome to the PWCA Web Map tutorial. The PWCA Web Map was created to give land managers, transportation planners, conservation groups, and the general public a way to visualize priority wildlife connectivity areas in Oregon. Priority wildlife connectivity areas, or PWCAs, represent the highest value parts of Oregon's landscape for facilitating wildlife movement. This basic tutorial will walk you through the PWCA Web Map, showing you how to navigate the map's features and tools so you can identify the best places to support wildlife habitat connectivity. When you open the web map, a splash page is displayed. This window contains some basic information on the web map, as well as links to additional resources, including a user's guide for the web map, this video tutorial on how to use the map, and a link to a page with more details on priority wildlife connectivity areas on the Oregon Conservation Strategy website. Scroll down to read the information in the splash page, then click to agree to the terms, and click OK to enter the map. There are a number of different features and tools within the web map. Tools to help navigate the map can be found in the lower right-hand corner. Click the plus and minus icons to zoom in and out of the map respectively. You can also zoom in and out using a trackpad or a mouse scroll wheel. To pan to different areas of the map, click and hold anywhere on the screen. You can then drag the map in any direction. The home icon will return you to the default view, which is zoomed out to see the entire state of Oregon. If you happen to have location services enabled on your device, you can click the Find My Location icon to zoom into your location on the map. If you know the name of the PWCA you're looking for, or would like to zoom into a specific address or place, you can use the search bar in the upper left part of the map to search for a PWCA or location, and the map will automatically zoom in to that area. As you zoom in, it may take some time for features to load and display correctly. In the upper right-hand part of the map is a toolbar with a number of different tools. Hover over each tool to see its name. The Legend tool is open by default when the map loads and shows the symbology for the PWCA map layers. Priority wildlife connectivity areas are displayed in blue, yellow, and magenta, and designated wilderness areas and Crater Lake National Park are displayed in light purple. To close a tool, click the X in the upper right-hand corner of the tool. In the upper left part of the map is a series of map tools. The first allows you to change the base map. The default base map is the topographic map, but you can choose to select a different base map, such as high-resolution aerial imagery. Let's zoom in a little and try out some of these tools. Remember that as you zoom in and out, it may take a minute for map features to load. The Measure tool allows you to measure the distance of a line or the area of a shape that you draw on the map. Click the tool and then select the type of measure you want. Let's measure the area of a shape. To start the measurement, click the map to place the corners of the shape, and double-click when you're done to get the area measurement. You can also change the units of measurement within the tool. Click any hexagon on the map to select that hexagon. A pop-up will display showing information about that hexagon, including the PWCA type, PWCA name, hexagon name, and information on land management and recommended conservation actions. When you select a hexagon, the record for that hexagon is also selected in the attribute table. You can access the attribute table at any time by clicking the green box with the white arrow in the bottom center of the screen. The attribute table displays information for all of the hexagons in the PWCA network. Click the icon that looks like a checklist to display the record only of the selected hexagon. Click the list again to display all records. When you're done looking at a hexagon, click the X in the upper right corner of the pop-up to close the pop-up and deselect the hexagon. You can also clear the selection by clicking the trash bin icon in the attribute table. You can select a group of hexagons using the selection tool. Click the small green arrow to choose a selection type. Click the map to create the corners of your selection, and double-click to finish. Information for the group of selection hexagons can be viewed in the attribute table by again clicking the Show Selection icon. Within the attribute table, the Actions tool will allow you to zoom and pan to the selection, as well as to export the selection as a CSV file or for use in geographic information system software like ArcMap or QGIS. You can clear your selection by clicking on the map icon in the selection tool. Make sure that you deselect the selection tool when you're done. Let's collapse the attribute table and explore some additional features. The About tool contains information on the priority wildlife connectivity areas, links to additional resources, and a description of the different types of PWCAs, including regions, connectors, and stepping stones, as well as the associated conservation action recommendations: protect, restore, transportation mitigation, and enhance/maintain. The Filter tool allows you to filter hexagons by a variety of different fields, including land management, conservation action recommendations, PWCA type, and PWCA name. As you change the filter specifications, hexagons will disappear and reappear on the map. Depending on your internet speed, it may take a moment for the filter results to display. It's important to note that filter results will not display at the statewide scale. Zoom in to regional or smaller scale areas to use the filter tool. Filter results are applied simultaneously, so if you make selections for more than one filter, it will only display hexagons that meet the criteria for both. If you apply too many filters, it's possible that no hexagons will display at all. Try going back and removing some of the filters. You can toggle filters on and off by clicking this icon here in the upper right corner of the filter. Or you can reset all filters by clicking the circular arrow. The Add Data tool allows you to add additional data layers to the map. These can be layers hosted on ArcGIS Online or Living Atlas, links to spatial data layers hosted elsewhere, or compatible files that you upload from your computer directly. Let's add ODFW's conservation opportunity areas to the map and give it a minute to load. The legend layer shows the symbology for all layers. If you add your own data to the map, the symbols for those layers will also be displayed here. In the Map Layers tool, you can view all of the layers on the map, including any layers that you've added. You can check or uncheck layers to toggle the visibility of each layer. Click the list icon to view that layer's symbology. You can also click the icon that looks like ellipses to increase or decrease the transparency of the layer. The Summary of Selected Hexagons tool will allow you to see summarized information about a group of selected hexagons. If you don't have any hexagons selected, the tool will appear blank with a warning for no data found. Use the Selection tool to select a group of hexagons to populate the chart. For example, this group of selected hexagons is managed by both the BLM and private landowners and has conservation action recommendations to protect and enhance and maintain habitat. This selection is primarily managed by private individuals, and the primary conservation action recommendation is largely to protect habitat. As you select different hexagons, the charts will update with new information. This tool allows you to get a quick overview of the dominant land manager and conservation action recommendation for a specific area or project site. The Share tool creates a link to the web map that can be shared via email, QR code, or social media. Finally, the Frequently Asked Questions tool contains some common questions and answers about the map and PWCAs. For more resources regarding priority wildlife connectivity areas, and more information on wildlife connectivity and barriers to animal movement, please visit the Oregon Conservation Strategy website at oregonconservationstrategy.org.